Hi there. Welcome to Draw With Me. I'm Danny Gregory. Every Thursday we get together and we draw stuff. Like last week we drew pomegranates. And this week we are going to draw wild things. Speaking of wild things, this is JJ.
Hi.
Nice to see you. You're looking wild today.
Wild hair. Yeah, we went out to the theater last night.
Yes, to the dance.
Yes, to the dance. And I did prepare my hair in some hot rollers.
Is that left over from last night?
Yeah,
I think you did it especially for Draw With Me. I did my hair especially for Draw With Me. Anyway, so good.
So yeah, how about those palms?
Very nice.
Kind of cool seeing our backyard in its many iterations.
I saw somebody wrote Granada, and it occurred to me that, yes, grenadine is pomegranate.
We talked about that. Was one of my talking points. You were too
I
busy.
was deep into pomegranate. So yes, anyway, if you missed it, that's what happened.
Yeah, fun episode.
Yeah, so we have some folks here. We have Anka visiting us from rainy Germany, and Mineral Past from Padova, Italy. We have Heike, who's cleaning out her old rat's cage.
But she's getting new rats, so this is important.
Yeah, is that cleaning out my old rat cage? Could be like a...
Rattle the cage.
Could be a lot of things. Heather is checking in from Portland. She says, I just need to say that Danny's new video from yesterday was speaking right to me. Loved it. What did you think of that video?
I love that video.
I thought it was pretty interesting.
You spent some time on that one.
I did. I'm trying to spend time on things now rather than rushing through everything. Here's Veronica visiting from Sweden. Welcome. And Tiffany, an elementary PE teacher on her prep break and drawing. Very good. I like a PE teacher.
Oh, I just saw Baku, Azerbaijan.
Oh, well, we have Georgia. We have Ellery Rosewood from Kutaisi in Georgia. And we have Pavel in Poland.
Anyone from Florida?
Yeah,
Anyone?
We had a couple people there. Here's Emin from Baku.
Thinking about our friends in Florida. This is a little scary day. So we'll be thinking of all of you.
And be safe.
Yeah.
Stay inside and draw. Unless...
No, stay where you need to be. Stay
wherever you are.
Just
take a pen. Yes, good. All right, well, let's get on with it. So today... Oh, I want to share this. Look at this person who showed up in our mail.
Is that not just the cutest?
Look at its feet.
It's a little paper mache.
And this was sent to us by Julia. Yes. Horney. Julia Horney made this. And it's...
Sorry, Julia.
I'm sure she's heard that before.
I think it's yeah.
It's Horney because there's a famous psychologist named Horney.
I think it's horny.
No, it's Horney.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyway, let's not get distracted from the fact that this is a beautiful twiglet.
Look how cute that is.
It's so nice.
You know, the we used to do these giveaways and we used to mail out birthday cards and therefore we used to get mail and now we rarely do, but this was a real treat.
But yes, don't feel like you have to send us stuff.
Send us stuff. We like it.
All right, do send us stuff. I don't know. I don't want to ask people to do things.
But look at that. I mean, is that not just precious?
It is really sweet.
So that's a keepsake.
So
that's a treasure.
So today we are going to celebrate. Donna is in
Donna,
PC, Florida area, bracing for Hurricane Helene.
Oh my gosh, we will be thinking of you.
She got the day off work, and she's here with with us to draw. Good, very nice. So today we're going to do something that's actually, I think, one of you guys suggested a while ago when we were working on The Wizard of Oz. You suggested that we do Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah.
And I think that was a great idea. I love Maurice Sendak. He's been very influential and inspiring to me my whole life.
A legend.
These books are 3 of the 4 books from the Nutshell Library that I've had since I was 4, I think. And Chicken Soup with Rice. Just so sweet. Let me just read to you one of them. Let's go to September. September, what does it say? That's chicken soup with rice. In September for a while, I will ride a crocodile down the chicken soupy Nile. Paddle once, paddle twice, paddle chicken soup with rice. Just so many incredible books that he illustrated that, I don't know, if you were ever a child, you must surely have encountered Maurice Sendak. JJ, do you have any memories of Maurice Sendak books?
Yeah, I mean, I was a big reader, so they're near and dear.
Yeah, I mean, they're, the bear family, what was it called? The baby bear and the papa bear. Those are really sweet. But his most famous book is Where the Wild Things Are. And that is considered one of the greatest children's books ever done. He's also an incredible draftsman. He's just so good at drawing and cross-hatching so beautifully. These little books don't have so many examples of it, but some of his later works, I mean, just you can learn so much about cross-hatching from him. I'm not going to focus on cross-hatching today, though, just to be perverse.
Cross-hatching is perverse.
Yeah, so here we have the first... Do you know the name of this character? Of this...
Are you grilling me on the spot?
Yeah.
I can't even see it because I have a delay.
I know, but look, you will.
Just say,
Anon.
I can't help you. I'm having some connection issues over
Great,
here.
cool, interesting.
Sorry.
So,
I mean, look, I don't
understand why it's taking so long for you to see it. But anyway, so here is the first of these creatures that we're going to draw. We're going to draw 4 of them. So are you still not seeing it?
Yeah, I'm still not seeing it. I just refreshed.
That's interesting. Yeah.
See, that's how you know it's live, folks. Oh, I'm also very hot. Got real hot here in Phoenix again.
Yeah, it's been a hot flash.
Don't you know it?
Yeah. So anyway, you still don't have it. There it is. Okay.
Ah.
So this creature is...
Rumpus?
Carol. Carol. Yeah, this is the name Carol. Not sure why, but that's what it is.
Rumpus is kind of a cute name for...
Well, a rumpus is what they have. They have a rumpus.
I know, but is that maybe a cute name for... No?
It is a good word, but it's not... We're looking for dog names, and rumpus is not under consideration. It is a cute name, though. Can you imagine yelling, Rumpus? No, we're not doing it. All right, so how many are we drawing? We are drawing, Cloella asks, we are drawing 4. Jen points out, I snuck in a bearded creature. Swing, yep. That I did. Too bad. Too bad. So yeah, I'm gonna, I'm just making it up. Is this the metallic one now?
So Lisa asks the important questions.
Yes.
We are going to take a little car trip over to one of our favoritist places, San Diego. It's probably going to become even more of a favoritist place because Pug Rescue of San Diego has our new baby waiting for us. I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy. So we'll maybe have a new star of the camera for you next week.
Yep, it's pretty exciting. Twiglet needs a friend.
Twiglet needs a playmate. So yeah, this is a new little sister.
And her name is Opal. Right now her name is Opal, but we may rename her.
We're gonna see what happens when we meet her.
See if she truly is an Opal. It's sort of an old name, isn't it, Opal?
Yeah, old-timey for sure.
Yeah. I think it's cute. I think it's not a name I would have ever thought of. She is 6 months old.
No, 7 months old. Actually, more like 8 months old, because the Pug Rescue has paperwork from her original owner that shows her birthday was February 2nd, 2024.
2-2.
Tutu.
And so maybe she should wear a tutu.
But it's
Maybe we shouldn't give her a ballet name, seeing as she's Tutu.
yeah, that's kind of cute.
Like Giselle or something. That could be cute.
Problem with Giselle is it gets shortened to Gigi, and a lot of people call me JJ. So that's perhaps confusing.
Perhaps.
Yeah. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. We honestly don't know how her foster family is giving her up because she's so cute. But they said it's just a little too much puppy energy for their other dog.
Yeah. We'll see how we deal with it. But we like puppy energy.
You know, I think Twiglet is gonna thrive. She's I think we've mentioned she's been real bored this summer, and she's a sociable dog. She loves every living creature. She loves to play, and this way she'll be able to like play on demand.
In New York, we had 2 dogs.
Yep.
Also.
Joe and Tim.
And
They play with each other. They would cuddle with each other.
yeah, it was nice having 2
nice.
dogs. Sorry, things are very quiet right now.
It is quiet.
It's probably because I'm really trying to concentrate on doing this. I've never drawn this creature before.
All right, well, this is funny. Wilma Kasakian is recommending the name Wilma.
We were going to call it Kasakian, actually. Wilma is a very nice name for a librarian. For a librarian.
For all creatures, Wilma's a beautiful name.
Wilma! That would be good. Yelling that out the door. People start calling me Fred Flintstone. No?
Maybe, perhaps. I mean, how often do you yell out the door for a dog anyway?
I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to start. If the dog's name's Wilma, I'm not going to miss that opportunity.
Haley is mentioning it almost looked like one of your self-portraits.
Oh, boy.
Funny you should mention, but it often is a striking resemblance. Anytime Danny draws anything, it kind of looks like him. But that's what practicing all those selfies will do for you.
I think that this actually looks like Maurice Sendak. If you've ever seen his nose, this is his nose. His proboscis.
I am again having connection issues. You're not having connection issues?
I'm not. But I'm live, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I can check the connection, but that would be distracting.
Yeah. I wonder if the...
Is anybody else complaining about that?
Well, I see the numbers of people watching now really jumping around quite a lot.
I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, I'll take a break and have a look.
So Thistle is here recommending Stella, But funnily enough, we thought
Thistle.
about the name Thistle. It's kind of cute with Twiglet, right? Maybe. Oh, she may just remain Opal. We also thought about Clover. Clover's kind of close to Opal in a way.
Yeah, that's why I thought of it, because I thought it has that same sound. A dog would probably think it was the same name.
When I was playing around with the letters of Opal and came up with Hope.
How did you said that before, but Hope only has 2 of the letters from that.
Yeah, but again, it was. I think it started with hopeful. Yeah, I think others are having connection issues.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Right, let's move on to the next one. If you're ready.
Let's do it.
I mean, I could have done some other stuff, but I'm a little worried about time. So, all right, guys, are we ready? Major connection issues here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, patchy.
It's been a long time since we've had that.
It has. I wonder if it has anything to do with the big storm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's probably the wild things.
It's it's funny because we actually briefly discussed canceling Draw With Me today for unrelated reason, but that's ironic. That's what we call irony.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people are complaining.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm testing now. Let's see what happens. But I'm going to move on to the next wild thing. Love this one. No, our internet is super fast.
Interesting.
Yeah. Ellery's dog's name is Clover.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to just start the next one. This is cute. These are such strange creatures.
Strange and awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so it's randomized. There's equal number of people saying no connection issues, and there's a couple hundred people watching the stream. So, that's just how the cookie crumbles.
I like
sometimes.
the people who have no connection issues better.
Danny, stop.
Yeah. Just saying. Just trying to be honest.
Well, I'm having a connection issue. So
That's
just
not
stop. Just stop.
Okay. Let me just go back to drawing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Draw another beard. Why don't you?
This creature doesn't have a beard, but maybe it should. Do you like these?
Oh, we just have another person, Romy from Florida. We are thinking of you. So what is this creature's name?
I don't remember.
Me either.
Well, I don't think that they really have names, but I think when Spike Jonze made that movie, he gave them names.
Oh, interesting. Maybe that's why I'm like, I don't know these names.
Because I don't think in the book they have names, and they certainly don't have names like Carol. That would just be super confusing. But Spike Jonze, he no care. Did you like that movie?
I'll tell you, I didn't see it.
I went to the premiere of it.
Did you really? That's when you were a fancy ad man in New York City?
Correct. And I didn't really
Did you
like
get to
it.
take Jack?
Yeah. The best part about it was that you could have anything you wanted from the concession stand.
Oh, that is.
And people went berserk.
That is
People had
pretty
like
deluxe.
everybody had like huge buckets of popcorn and every conceivable candy.
Everybody-
they were wild.
Everybody
People
had a
were
stomach
wild.
ache afterward. That's what.
People were wilding.
That happened to me once years ago when I worked at an ad agency.
You went to a movie premiere?
We got to go to the first Mission Impossible movie.
Oh, that's fun.
And it was the same, open concessions. Oof. We did some damage. It was like Red Vine mania.
Yeah, you could have every kind of candy. I don't even remember anything about the movie. I just remember exactly the candy that I had.
We do love candy.
And they rang it up. That's the thing I remember is they would ring it up. Like they were obviously going to
Well, the studio probably pays for it, right? Or the marketing.
But I was like, God, this is like the biggest bill ever for candy and popcorn.
Well, because, a popcorn is like $20.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, that's probably why that movie lost money. It was just because of the sheer amount of popcorn and candy that was eaten by people at the premiere.
Yeah, Martina is mentioning the movie felt sad.
It
I
was-
never saw it because I
dark.
heard it was
Yeah, it was sad.
a little disturbing.
It was like it wasn't a children's movie.
What did Jack think of it?
I think he was bored by it.
He was too hopped up on candy to care.
Well, it just didn't have the feeling that the book has, which is kind of like, it was also really long. I mean, the book is like 40 pages long. But this movie went on and on and on. And on. It's probably still going on. And they added all these kind of plot elements that were disturbing. I kind of like the look of this.
I like the peach face. It's like the peach face lovebirds we have in our yard.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep that here. Farm Friends is new here.
Yeah, welcome.
Good, welcome, Farm Friends. Yeah, Jeff says the book is kind of sad. It is sad. I mean, it's about a boy who is fighting with his mother because she sends him to bed without dinner.
Ruby is asking about your tempera sticks. Kind of your favorite thing
They're
to...
awesome. Here they are. Here's one of them.
Yeah,
Temper stick, paint stick, pastel. Buy them on Amazon by the bucket load.
Danny, they're sort of new in the kit. Like, it's been
Yeah, they're definitely new.
kind of the beginning of the summer that you got hooked on these things.
Totally hooked. All right, so moving on to the next guy. This guy, I think his name is Bernard. He's sort of like a vicious cow, scary cow. Bernard, the scary cow. So I think he's going to be kind of bluish. I think he's going to have kind of an orange face. Sort of like a bull and an alligator combined.
Yeah, I still have a delay. I'm not seeing it yet.
How about now?
I'm way behind.
Yeah, it seems odd that some people have it and some people don't.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Suggests it could be something at YouTube. All right. So there he is.
All right, I finally see him. Yeah, he's like a little bull, like a raging bull. I like his like rectangular body.
Yeah, he's wearing like a big sweatshirt.
Also a beard.
Well, he's an animal.
Yeah.
Animals have beards.
You know who we should call when we go to San Diego?
Jane?
Jane Lavazio. That just popped into my head. It'd be nice to see her.
All right, so by screwing with the color, I'm slightly lessening.
You're a little off camera, but I know I have a big delay.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay.
By screwing with the color, I'm sort of giving myself permission to not worry about the likeness. You know, worrying about, like, does it look exactly like this iconic creature, or are you making a big muff of it? But I can say, well, no, this guy's obviously, he's blue and orange. That is a tribute to the Miami Dolphins in Florida in the hurricane.
Obviously, we know nothing about sports ball.
I do know that the Miami Dolphins are teal and orange.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. I'm not just another pretty face.
Lisa Gardy said, seems like Danny just wants to get this over with today.
Really? I'm just concentrating on doing it.
And Lisa mentions she's not complaining about the beards today. And Deb says, I don't know how he does selfie then draw with me. That's crazy. Deb, Danny gets about 1,001 things done every day. It's hard to live with. Productive human.
I'm sorry. I don't feel like I'm rushing. I feel like I'm
I think the connection issues might be because
I'm
you
sorry
know
if it seems that way.
it's hard for us to be having a conversation because I'm not seeing the same thing that Danny is drawing, and you know. Should we talk about the show we saw last night?
Sure.
So we went to a performance of a dance troupe called Momix. We've talked about them on the show before because honestly, we see them anytime we can see them. We do see them. This was actually a new show. I thought when we got the tickets, my sister bought the tickets, and I thought when I saw it, I thought, oh, I saw that show because they do. You know, much like the ballet, and they will recycle segments or, you know, do remixes of shows you've seen before. So I was like, oh, I've seen that before. And I didn't, it's not that I did like it, but it wasn't my favorite of what they do. Well, anyway, once we got in our seat, it's brand new content. It was absolutely stunning. So it's a plug for Momix. Go see it if it comes to your city.
If Momix comes in, I mean, we've seen Momix many, many times in New York particularly, but Momix and Palobulus, which is the group that they came out of. Right? They did come out of it, right?
I think Palobulus was first.
Yeah, so but I think Momix came out of Palobulus. But yeah. All right, so there we have it. He's a little less distinct because the color was too dark.
I think you've got to emphasize his little horns or something. Is Danny a messy person? Interesting question. Not messy.
I'm like, they call me the messy of
Not he is a tidy person and he's quite fastidious, but he is a clumsy person. So he spills a hot beverage. I would say it's like, am I tempting the fates? But he is it fair to say you might be a little bit clumsy?
I I guess so.
I'm just speaking the truth, peeps.
The nostril.
Just speaking the truth.
No, I am. I'm an oaf.
You said it. I didn't say that.
Yeah, but you thought it.
I didn't think it. I think you're a prince among men, but just a tad clumsy. Yeah. So you do make some little messes, I would say.
I do. If something can be broken or spilled, I'm the man. All right.
In fact, I just had, so this most recent batch of library books that I returned to the library, I got this like massive fine. And we take library books very seriously. I mean, we take all books seriously because they're, precious to us. And so I went back to the library and I was like, what happened? Like, what did they maybe, because I put them in the book drop. I thought maybe they got damaged in the book drop. No, turns out Danny had spilled like a massive cup of coffee. And even though he'd cleaned it off, it went into the edges of the pages.
It was tea.
It was bad.
It was. I'm not proud. So, all right. So now we're drawing the final one, which is Max. But I'm going to go back. I know it seems like I'm rushing a little bit because I want to get these guys down, and then I want to go back and I want to
do some lettering.
No, I just want to sharpen them up. But right now, I'm trying to keep it both loose and sharp at the same time.
Whoa, contradictory.
Well, that's
objectives.
That's the goal. So, yeah, so I'm kind of... I mean, I have to say that doing this thing, the selfie timbre, has really given me lots of new ideas and ways of doing stuff.
I also feel like you're just looser.
Yeah.
I mean, the way you did the second one with that foot is really special. And you did it just like your brain was not in the way.
That's true. Thank you for noticing. But yeah, I just feel like, doing this every day, and there's no particular commitment or there's much less at stake when you're doing it every day because you're just going to do it again.
I mean, I played tennis on the regular with this very nice group of ladies, and we kind of range in abilities. There are some players that are really, really good. I'm sort of in the middle, but because it's all ladies in this particular group, if you mishit a ball, you're not allowed to say, I'm sorry. You instead have to say, we rock. But also if you miss a ball, like in tennis, it's really a mind game because if you miss a ball, you have to kind of just say to yourself, well, that's too bad. And then you move on because you're going to lose half of the points in any given match that you play. So now we all if somebody hits a really poor shot, we just say, well, that's just too bad.
That's good.
And then you move on. Yeah. But it's a good life lesson.
But I think it's true. I think in tennis and in drawing, if you are not afraid of screwing up, you develop much more confidence, you develop fluidity, and yeah, you make some shitty drawings now and then, but that's the road to confidence. Is being okay with making stuff that you don't think is great at the time.
Sometimes if you're really kind of feeling like you're slogging through something, you're about to have a breakthrough. I mean, that's a known thing, right? Don't you feel that way?
Yeah. I mean, I also feel like I've just kind of let it happen. It's more fun that way because you never know what's going to come up. And I mean, tennis is about responding to the moment, right? I mean, you have to develop your skills, but you develop your skills so that you can respond to the moment. And I think that's true of drawing as well, which is that you need to.
Well, you've kind of got neural pathway that your body knows what to do if your mind doesn't get in the way.
Right, you've got these tools in your arsenal that you can pull out of your arsenal when you need them.
I mean, so much of tennis, though, is just about fitness because you got a lot of court to cover.
Drawing too. That's why I do 200 push-ups every morning before I sit down to draw. It just is, I would definitely recommend it. If you're not doing that, forget it. It's not going to happen for you. Your drawing is never going to be any good. No, I'm joking. You can be a lug and a slug. It's fine. That's what I am. Except when it comes to drawing.
Lug and a slug.
Yep. Owning it.
Maybe that's what we should draw next week.
Well, we've already done the self-portrait things.
Will you put a beard on it? With a slug with a beard?
Better put a beard on it. So this is Max, the protagonist of Where the Wild Things Are, in case you didn't recognize him. He's the little boy who becomes the king of the wild things. I think the story is also intended to be like, for kids to sort of recognize that people may say that they're bad, but they're not bad. You think that's part of it? That they're wild, that they're out of control, and, he becomes the king of all that, but ultimately he comes home to his mom and everything's okay, even though he got punished for being a goober. So, I don't know. I was never that bad. I had enough bad adults around me. Didn't have time to make a fuss.
Well, didn't you trim the hedges with your mom's nail scissors?
I trimmed one bush, but that was to make a home for a dog. I was making a dog kennel out of this big bush that was next to our front door. I didn't get in trouble for the bush. I got in trouble for using the nail scissors. My mother was very particular about her scissors. There was always the good scissors. Did you ever have that experience?
No, nothing in our house was good.
Yeah.
I do have the good knife, which I don't like for you to
Manhandle.
Well, I'm going to call you out on this. You sometimes wash the knife and then leave it wet.
Never.
You do.
Maybe in years gone by.
No, it still happens.
One thing about me is I learned after being
You
beaten.
You don't. I mean, once last week, I woke up in the morning and I was like, there's my knife.
You're right.
I am. That tail does seem like a good cross-hatching moment.
It's true.
Gen C is saying, no one can touch the fabric or hair cutting scissors at our house. Yeah, hair cutting scissors, first they can be wildly expensive, but they need to be managed. They're not for, once it's cut anything else, it shouldn't cut hair again, right?
Is that true?
Yeah. No, some stylists spend $1,000 plus on a pair of scissors. It's a big deal.
That explains why they're so expensive.
Yeah.
All right, so now I think I'm going to go back and just look. Let's just look at this group and sort of see, what else do I want to do to them? I feel like I want to go back and look at some of these again.
You gonna let her? You're not. You already said that.
I don't think so. I think I want to just feel better about these drawings. So he was the first one that I did. And I think I was not being as loose as I wanted to be. It's not as, I haven't captured him. He's, to me, the most iconic of all these guys. And,
Yeah.
It could help to do
Carol.
that. Carol. Maybe it's not a him. His name is Carol. I guess Carol could also be a man's name, right?
For sure.
Why, though? Why would you name your son Carol?
Wasn't Archie Bunker or Carol?
Carol O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look what became of him.
Illustrious acting career.
That's true. It's kind of like a boy named Sue, though.
I like unisex names.
Danny. Unisex name.
True. JJ, unisex name.
That's true. It's true. We're both gender neutrals. Twiglet. Could be a unisex name. No?
I mean, more often than not, we actually call her Beefy, which probably shouldn't be a unisex name.
Do you think it's going to give her issues that we call her Beefy?
No, because she likes foodies. So the new pug is half the size of Twiglet. That gives you some idea of just how beefy Twiglet is. It's hard for anyone to really see the perspective when we sometimes bring her up on camera. She's a pretty big pug. And she's not fat. She's she's beefy.
But there are bigger ones.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, he's a little bit better now.
Yeah, I like what you're doing with these fabrics. I think his head is too small.
Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do about that now.
I mean, you could extend his
Beard?
his tonsure.
So one of the things I suggested for next month on the membership was that I spend 30 days growing a beard and draw it every day.
Oh boy.
You know, November is traditionally when men are supposed to grow beards. Movember. No?
Yeah.
In order to raise awareness of
Prostate cancer,
prostate
right?
cancer, yeah. I'm aware enough of prostate cancer, thank you very much.
Survivor.
Yeah, we don't even get like a pink, the equivalent of a pink ribbon, do we?
I don't know. There might be something. I mean, you shouldn't
Like a
speak about
beard,
it if you don't know.
A beard or something like that. Maybe there is. All right, he's looking a bit better. I'm feeling him a bit more now.
He's wearing a stripy shirt like you. Yeah. It's your kin.
That's why I'm wearing the shirt.
I mean, I kind of feel like you didn't make the stripes as pronounced as they should be.
True. Let's rectify that.
I mean, stripy shirt. Yeah.
Are you caught up with me now?
No.
You're just
I can see
indicating.
side eye. I'm giving
see.
you a little side eye to know what you're doing.
All right. Okay, I feel better about that guy. Now this one, I kind of like him in the way he is.
Yeah, don't touch him.
Right?
You're just going to mess him up.
I mean, he doesn't exactly match the original, but he has a style to him that I like.
Yeah, I mean, the tempera stick was like on point.
Yeah, it was just really loose. Devil may care. I mean, I have one idea. Just a little bit. But I think I'll leave him at that. Yeah, he's good. He's good to go. Now this guy, I feel like I've done an injustice to him. It's probably because of these weird colors that I chose.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do anything to fix it. Again, I don't want to go overboard because I don't want him to look different somehow from the others. But
Yeah, I don't think he needed to be two-toned, unfortunately.
that might be it. Yeah. And such contrasting colors. Yeah.
It's okay.
It was a blunder.
You know,
Not my first.
that's just too bad. Just move on to the next one.
I think my excuse would be that I didn't want to get too literal.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what these guys look like. There was no reason to be literal. I'm being sort of gestural with him. That's a good artist excuse.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think you're being disingenuous.
No more than usual. Maybe what I'll do is I'll write where the wild things are there. That will be my penance.
Uh-oh. Dip pen coming out.
Dip pen. But gold ink.
Whoa.
Gold inker.
Is that for the crown?
No, it's for the writing.
I know, but are you going to use it on the crown too?
No, maybe. This ink is very, very slimy.
Slimy.
It's just very thick.
Viscous?
Viscous.
Linda's asking, what nib is that?
It's a G nib by Zebra.
Zebra G nib. Cheap and cheerful, right?
Yeah, I mean, nibs are never expensive. I think it's like 50 cents for a nib, maybe.
Is that a nib you've had for a long time? Is it giving you like a lot of railroading opportunity?
It's because it's this ink is so thick.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I wonder if the metallic pigment, is it thick when it starts, or is that an old bottle? Or you don't know?
I haven't used this bottle in a while, so that could be part of it.
Oh, I think Linda's perhaps offering us a dad joke. I don't know. What's the difference between that nib and the blue frog?
Good question. I don't know.
I'm stumped, Linda.
Right. This is an odd page.
think you got to do the crown with that ink.
You do? Okay.
I mean,
why not?
you've got it out. You haven't spilled it yet.
All right, so I think I'm gonna label these guys.
Linda says, not a joke. 2 different nibs.
That was a good joke, though. That would have been a good joke.
It's too bad Nancy Beck wasn't here. She probably would have come up with an actual joke for that. I don't. Do you know a blue frog nib?
I don't.
Yeah, sorry. You're pretty committed to the G nib.
I mean, it's.
You're a nib monogamist.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's fine. It's a nib. You know, it's not going to change my life. I'm not a calligrapher really, so I don't.
Yeah, you don't really follow the rules.
I don't really know. I just kind of, it's a nib. It's good. It's cheap. It's available.
Now, is your nib holder fancy in any way, shape?
No.
No, it's just.
I don't even know what this particular nib holder, where it even came from. But usually I use the Kohinoor.
What are you doing, Twigs? Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby.
I think this cow-shaped one is Bernard. And I think this one is, what is his name? Ira, I think. But if it isn't, I'm going to call it Ira, this guy. I don't really think that these are Maurice Sendak didn't come up with these names. So we can come up with whatever damn name we want to.
Call him Clover.
Except for Clover. And then I think this one down here is going to be Bernard. Why not? Yeah, this nib is really unhappy right now. It's
Because it's too hot. It's so hot here again. It's going to be October next week. I think it's going up to 111 here tomorrow. So bad.
we should go to San Diego.
We'll be in San Diego.
Okay. It's done. I'm not unhappy with this. I like it. It's the kind of thing that maybe if it sits around for a little while, I'll think of some ways to make it better once it's all dry and stepped away from it. Right now I'm kind of scared of going in and adding stuff because it'll get kind of gloopy and gloppy. But yeah, it's wild. It's the way it should be, right?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Did you have fun? That's the only question.
I did have fun. And look, now I've got a gold finger.
Don't go put it on the bed sheets. It's like the duvet cover somehow gets ink on it every time.
You should have married an accountant. Then you would have gotten red ink on it. All right.
Do you feel donezo?
Yes, I do. I feel good. It was good. It's been a solid 2 hours of drawing. I think I'm done. Well, yeah. I mean,
How long was the membership drawing today?
we draw every day for half an hour. But sometimes I fiddle with it a little bit afterwards. And then I kind of went into this one. So, yeah. Yeah.
You think you're done for the day? What are you going to do with the rest of the day? Go get a haircut?
Get into trouble.
Get into trouble.
Get wild. Yeah, that was fun. All right, good. So let's wrap things up, shall we?
Yeah.
So I'd like to see your wild things.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to do posting.
So please put them on Instagram or on Facebook or in the schoolyard and tag them. Hashtag SBS Draw With Me or Sketchbook School. SBS stands for Sketchbook School. I write an essay every Friday, and I have written one for tomorrow. It's something I enjoy doing, and you can get it for free. So if you haven't subscribed, I know I tell you this every week, but I know that you, yes, I'm talking to you, haven't subscribed yet. JJ, have you subscribed?
I mean, I was your first subscriber, the original subscriber.
But that's just because you get it for free. Wait a minute, everybody gets it for free. All right. Join and become a member of this channel. I have to say, I think it's become, people are joining every day. Are there any members here in the audience?
So many.
Yeah, we see a lot of members. So if you want to become a member, it's $7.99.
It's a low buy-in.
Seven American dollars,
yeah,
99
and I
American
think they
cents.
Might charge you tax based on where you're from, but
yeah, and you can just do it for a month, and if it sucks, then many people have.
Small way to support the channel.
If you like what we're doing and you can't be bothered to send us cookies, you can subscribe and pay $7.99, and that will help us to pay for all the new dog food we have to buy.
Oh my gosh!
Dog food, vet bills,
treats,
visits to the emergency room when I get savagely bitten and mauled by these dogs, pack of dogs.
More likely when you have like allergy attack.
Fran Cooper's loves the essay. Fran.
Thanks, Fran.
You have very good taste.
You know, Fran has many times sent cookies. So we're not just making this up. No. We're not just egging you on. It does happen. Real people send cookies. And they're very good. They're maybe the best cookies ever.
Meanwhile, we're going to be getting, as Jen says, we have to get ready for Opal's puppy energy. Yes, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, what if she's disruptive?
She's going to get a
doing
beat down.
Barking.
We're going to chain her up in the yard. Oh. We've got a tree up back there. Chain her. Or we're going
pomegranate,
to put her
the stand of pomegranate.
Under the porch, maybe. Yeah.
It's not even a funny joke. We would never endorse such a thing. And in fact, I would chain up any human who chained up a dog in the yard. I would chain them up and beat them.
Is that a promise?
Don't test me.
All right. So we're not going to be doing any beating or chaining.
Don't harm animals. Don't harm library books.
But do become a member.
Stay safe in Florida.
And do subscribe to this channel and give us a thumbs up.
And send us cookies. That's it. We're done.
That's it. We like you. We'll see you.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Thanks for being here.
Next time. Bye. Same pug channel, same pug time. Bye.